Sorry, John. Before we record, what?
Nothing.
What were you gonna say?
What? Before we record?
See, this is what happens when you let me sit in the front seat.
It's true.
Shit gets fucked up.
We gotta have the DP, the director of photography, the director, everybody. Like, you gotta be up here.
Great choice of words.
I think you guys are thinking of something else.
Carcast.
Maybe my initials.
Carcast.
Your initials are DP also?
With DP here.
That's like all the signs are there.
All the signs are here.
All the
Carcast with
signs.
DP over here.
So
Welcome.
today we went and got from Evergreen Collective. We got
What?
Dance World. This is called Dance World, all right?
Dance World.
Dance World. It's 9.25% THC and it's 11.1% CBD. It has equal distribution of THC and CBD in it.
So I'm gonna
Very
feel
good.
hella good.
You're gonna
Very
feel
well
really
balanced.
good, well balanced. It smells really good. Here, smell it.
Okay.
Smell it.
So, did you say it was an indica or a sativa?
It's a
Oh,
sativa.
it's a sativa.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it definitely smells sweet.
it smells really good.
Yeah, but look at the casing. Look at their packaging. It's kind of on point. It has all these disclaimers, which is what you're supposed to have. Tells you what the strain is.
It's really good packaging. What's even better than that is that when you go in, John wouldn't know this because he didn't bring his freaking ID with him. Then when you go inside,
I've been in the lobby.
yeah, but we gotta go into every place together, you know, because we're doing this thing,
Oh yeah.
and we have to be together to do these things. So.
And with this thing, he means we're gonna kind of become
Advocates.
canna advocates.
We're going into the cannabis industry
Candidates.
hard.
Absolutely, we're trying to help out disabled veterans or just anybody that really can't cope with real life.
So you'll be going on candidates.
Candidates. Aw.
Pretty much, candidates.
Candidates, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So yeah, and I think that we should all be doing it together. So that's why, like, me and John were gonna smoke earlier. We're like, let's wait for Dalia.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
Let's do it.
yeah, here you go, Dalia. Here's
You take the first rip.
Let me know what you think about that.
Take the first rip, and tell us your initial reaction and what you taste.
Okay.
How you taste.
I want to know everything.
I
How
wanna
it feels
know how
on your
you
palate.
taste.
How does it feel on your palate
How does it feel?
when it comes down your saliva glands and it rolls down
And
the
it
back
fills
of
your
your throat?
lungs. When it fills your lungs, does it tingle?
It's a nice clean hit. What did I taste in that? It's a little florally. So I taste a little bit of flower. Yeah, I definitely taste the burn stuff.
The burn stuff.
The burn, like the carcinogens.
Oh.
I shouldn't use that word, it's not cool. But I definitely feel good now.
Yeah, and this is from the Green Earth Collective, right?
Green Earth Collective.
Green Earth Collective.
It's on New York and something in Eagle
Avenue
Rock.
40, something like that.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, Green-
bottom line is that they're a dispensary. They're building something in the back, right?
Yeah, so they're building a what was the name of it? It's so where they're putting the labels on packaging. It's like a plant. They're building
A testing facility?
not a testing facility. It's a manufacturing plant in the back behind that their building, their main building.
Oh wow.
Yes. I asked them, I'm like, I thought it was a lounge, and they're like, no, it's like a distribution building. So they're
Cool.
expanding. So
They're expanding.
Yeah.
So they're trying to keep everything in-house, and I see the point of that, which brings me back to what we were covering earlier. Justin and I were talking about trying to do different things with cannabis and our knowledge of cannabis and how we think we can help other people out,
right.
Mhm.
right? So we're trying to just find different outlets for it. One of the things that's kind of in the ideas that are circulating right now, I definitely would like to start some kind of CBD food truck. That's a kind of an idea that is not around right
CBD
I think
infused.
that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
now. CBD infused foods or
Delicacies.
drinks. Yeah, delicacies.
Don't you guys take this idea?
Yeah, and then, of course. And then there's Justin's initial idea of just trying to, advocate for pot, and like I said, trying to help out disabled veterans, because Justin is a veteran himself.
We're almost there.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I can bake for y'all.
You guys can
So
bake.
I make gourmet weed desserts, but
We got to do a review, tryout.
I make them in a way that you can actually eat the whole product and enjoy it, but still get like a good mellow high.
Mhm.
Because like when you get high, you get the munchies, and you want to just eat more of the sweet you just made. Let me pull this up. So I ended up making a special weed donut.
A weed donut, huh?
I made a weed donut, and it was covered in cinnamon sugar. I made weed caramel, and I put bananas on top of it, drizzled it, and I made ice cream from scratch and whipped cream from scratch.
Oh, nice.
Right.
And it was all weed style.
All weed style.
Ooh,
Edibles are always...
weed.
I love edibles. I've never had a bad experience with edibles. A lot of people, they don't favor the edibles for some reason, but it will change your life. It's honestly one of the best things that you can do, because of the way that it makes your body feel. Smoking is great, but of course sometimes our lungs need a break.
Yeah.
So definitely edibles is the way to go. Edibles and apparently shrooms are the way to go, Mr. Harrison.
Yeah, psilocybin mushroom is really great for depression. It's really great for PTSD for sure.
Absolutely.
It's been proven. It's been decriminalized in Denver, and the country's working on some other states doing that. So I mean, as a society, I feel like we're becoming a lot more progressive, and we're seeing the benefits of these herbs and these natural elements that we have, and we're taking advantage of them finally. Now all we need to do is get the military to stop giving our soldiers antidepressants and big pharma
Products.
oxycodone and hydrocodone.
No, it's Oxycontin.
Oxycontin,
And
heroin,
fentanyl.
basically, fentanyl.
And
it's a big one.
hydrocodone, that's a scientific name for, that's a generic name for Vicodin.
Oh.
But yeah, those are things that are obviously not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
They weaken your liver, they make your stomach bleed.
That's highly addictive too.
Yeah, it's super addictive, and a lot of people really, they deserve better, especially these soldiers that go there fighting a war that they have no idea. They have no idea what they're fighting for. They deserve better.
They're just risking their lives.
Yeah, for Memorial Day, definitely for Memorial Day, I was gonna do some kind of a tribute on Instagram for LAKO, and I wanted to write. I had the freedom to write a paragraph, like a really thoughtful paragraph, and at the end, I was really thinking about what this government and how shady this government actually really is. I wanted to say, "Rest in peace, fallen soldiers. You deserve better from your own government."
And
I wanted to put that, but then I didn't want to incite any kind of debate or anything. That's not the point of it.
Isn't it sad that people would think that would cause a debate, or
It will.
Yeah, it will, because people are.
We need them, just like people that defend hostile, abusive cops. They do that.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, my mom's a cop, so it's kind of hard not to.
Well, I mean, your mom's not abusive.
No,
I'm
no.
saying,
She doesn't abuse her power.
Yeah, she doesn't
No, not
abuse
at
her
all.
power. It's about those guys. I'm against those guys. I'm not against all cops, because they're not all cops are guilty. They can't be guilty by association. That's not fair.
But there's the cops that will gun down somebody pulling out a
Absolutely.
wallet
Absolutely.
like 16 times.
Absolutely.
So I think that's what you're talking about.
we definitely went.
Can't find my
We went astray a little bit, but the bottom line is we do want to be progressive as well. We want to start all these nice little ventures, especially with cannabis, which we just love so dearly.
Mm-hmm. Question:
Yeah.
Smoking weed in the car while doing a car cast
That's awesome.
is okay.
But we're not moving.
Now is as long as we're not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get in trouble for this?
No.
Really? You know that for a fact? Or is it like, do I need to have my car off?
Or do you need to have your car off? Like if a cop pulled up right next to us and was like, "What are you guys doing?"
The vehicle's not in motion.
But the keys are in the ignition. There are no keys.
Technically, there are no keys, officer.
So what happened? I
What
mean,
happens
What are the laws against that?
I get in trouble. It's
Do
fine.
we get in? Yeah, you get in trouble.
No, we get in trouble for possession without a rec card or anything like that, because they're gonna check for a record. Do you have a license to smoke this? And of course, being men of color, we're definitely gonna get fucked over by something or somebody who's probably having a bad day because he abused his wife again.
Oh my gosh!
For the 7th time.
Abused his wife again.
Oh goodness.
Today.
Hey, listen to this. So we were talking about my whole breakup thing, and the mushroom experience was really good. It helped me to realize that I'm not really ready for somebody, but I do know what I want in a person. And maybe, I get lazy sometimes. Maybe I need to date somebody who has less aspirations than I do.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you say
maybe
that?
I just need to date a
Oh my
girl.
God.
Maybe I just need to date a girl that I mean, she's just happy with me not beating her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of
I
females
suppose.
come
see
from
your
damaged
face.
goods. It's true. A lot of female and males too, they're damaged goods. We're all a victim of the past relationships. That's true.
So we were thinking about me doing speed dating at a battered women's shelter.
Oh my gosh. It's brilliant.
Just don't raise your hand
Because
for
I keep,
anything.
don't make any sudden movement.
Don't make any sound.
Oh my god.
Don't raise your hand if you have any questions at all. Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. No, but seriously, yeah, I feel like if you are going to be with a woman that was abused verbally or physically, and you're with her and you don't hit her and you don't talk shit to her or talk down on her, I feel like she should appreciate you.
She's got I feel like 100%. You're already winning. You're ahead of everybody else that she's been with.
That's so messed up.
How is it messed up?
Because a woman deserves more than that.
Okay.
That's true.
Probably true.
Yeah.
But okay, look at it from a guy's point of view.
Okay.
Nowadays, as men, we have to worry about always having a really good job, having money, and being able to financially keep you happy other than just emotionally and spiritually, which are the most important things. Nowadays, we have to worry about another guy come along with money who just throws his money in front of our chick. And I think because the way our society is, we have a lot of
standards. I feel like high standards to live up to. I feel
a lot of women are materialistic, and they look for what you have,
Yep.
So I've been dumped maybe 3 times now in a row because maybe I just wasn't financially making enough money, which hurts. And so why not aim lower?
I suppose if that's what you want to do.
Why not?
Or not aim at all and just let it just
have a good time.
Yeah, have a great time.
But the thing is, I totally see where you guys come from, and this is something that I've been learning in school. It comes from an evolutionary standpoint of main goal of a human being is to pass on their genes. It's to have babies because that's their legacy. So now with the times of change in evolutionary, it's all about making sure your baby is nurtured.
I see what you're saying.
So a woman is attracted to a man with status and money because in her head, she knows that her family will be secure.
Yeah.
Her baby will prosper and then go on and have more babies. Whereas men, which we can turn it around on y'all, hold a high standard for women, but that's on physical attractiveness. So it's like you want the women with the small waist, the big hips, the nice thighs, the nice boobs, the donk. You see, you guys want that. And it's a lot of pressure for women, too. We're trying to meet the standard of what a guy wants or how we want to look because of that. And so it goes both ways. But the reason why is because men, they just want to have healthy spawn. Where a woman can only have 1 kid at a time, men can go out and get 9 girls pregnant in one day and then have their spawn live on. But to them, they're attracted to that physical beauty because it means health.
That's right. No, that's true.
Isn't that crazy?
That study is men cheat for sex, women cheat for love. That's true.
Yeah.
But men need love too, and we do sometimes we seek that. You chase a bunch of shallow chicks, you're definitely gonna
Yeah.
Hey, but then you'll hit it off with them because their standards are low. So go
Yeah.
for it.
So yeah, I think just aiming a little lower.
I mean, would you aim low too, John?
It's not so much as aim low. It's just I don't aim. That's my.
That's
thing.
exaggerating.
My
Aim
thing is,
low,
yeah.
that's an exaggeration of what I'm saying. I
I
mean,
just mean that I think that you deserve more.
No, it's just don't aim. That's the whole
Don't
point.
aim?
Don't aim and just like let it just happen. I feel like we
don't look.
waste. Yeah, we waste a lot of time trying to look for somebody that's compatible with us to spend time with for the time being, and we really just forget to work on ourselves. I mean, you do have a lot to work on, Justin. I have a lot to work on. Dahlia has a lot to work on.
A whole lot.
So I don't think any of us right now are in any business. Don't have any business around relationships because seriously, like
none of us have any right to be dating anybody right now.
I am in a
dating.
relationship,
I
and
mean,
it's a
you're
very
in a-
healthy one.
How healthy is it?
It's a very healthy one. Surprisingly, as like fire as I am, because I get really reactive sometimes, and I'm a brat. I want what I want when I want it, and if I don't get it, I'll I don't want to say I snap, but the fire happens, and I'm like, come on, I'm done. Like, I get over things quickly, but like this is probably the first relationship I've ever been in that's like been the healthiest.
And that's probably why we'll wreck it.
Oh my gosh! Why do you guys say that?
Dahlia, you're in a
I'm
relationship?
joking.
What the fuck?
What?
All right, guys. Well, we're at 16 minutes, so we should probably
Let's
wrap
wrap it
this
up.
Let's
up.
wrap it up.
Shouts out to Green Earth Collective for hooking us up with this what was it called?
Dream
Dance?
No, Dream Dance.
Dream Dance, for hooking us up with Dream Dance. Remember to follow us on LAKO at LAKO on Instagram. You can find me at Hollywood_Hairston on Instagram. John.
Oh yeah, and then just _ Jay Latore and LAKO Club. That's another one. And then that's about it.
Dahlia, where can I find you?
You can see me.
You can see me
Yeah,
back
I bet you more
Dalia
people want to see
Poach.
you than
at
anything.
Dahlia Poach.
Hell yeah! Don't get it twisted.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.
Deuces.
Bye.